In this video, we're going to look at how to set up an NDI output stream from Vertex. As most things regarding rendering, the output streams are based on the display surface concept of Vertex. If you have any questions regarding the display surfaces, please feel free to check out one of our YouTube tutorials explaining the display surface in detail. So, as you can see here in our project, we already have a display surface present, and it has a render target size, which you can find under settings when you click on the display surface object. As you can see, this is currently in HD, meaning if we generate an NDI stream from the surface, it will also be rendered in HD. If you want to change these settings, feel free. You can go in, enter whatever your network performance will allow, 4K, whatever, and it will generate a NDI output stream in that resolution as well. So once you've set up your display surface the way you want to have it, you can go to your surface, do a right click and say, create a new NDI output stream. There we go. And in my output stream objects, you can now see an NDI output stream has been created. I can click on it. I can give it a name. I'll call this our test stream. And it's already been assigned the display surface number 1. So once we have that, I'll put something on the timeline. There we have a little logo. Of course, I now have to start a renderer. Everything which has pixels has to be rendered in one form or another. We can either open up a full screen rendering window, or we can go into the systems view, do a right click on our system, and here you can say set streaming mode. And what this will do, it will set up a full screen renderer and then put in the background so it doesn't obstruct the view on your UI while still keeping a full screen render window present. Don't worry, you can render any display surface size. So if your full screen, for example, is HD and you put in a display surface in 4K, it will still be rendered in 4K. It really only needs the full screen render in the background to prepare the pixels for streaming. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. If we go into the output stream, we can now see we have enabled it, we've given it a name. And if I now switch to the NDI Studio monitor, I should be able to find the test stream here on my local computer. And there we go, we have an NDI output stream inside of the NDI Studio monitor. As we can see, this is currently not transparent. We still have a black background. Why is that? All of our display surfaces always have a background color. So if you click on the display surface and go to video, you will find a tab called background color. You can click on it, open it up. And now here you, for example, could give it a color or something like that. But in our case, what we want to do, we want to turn it transparent. So we'll pull down the alpha slider, making display surface number 1 completely transparent. And if we now jump back into the NDI Studio monitor, you can see, there we go. We have a transparent NDI output stream from Vertex, which you can use over any network adapter which your system has.